Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to the video series on the 6 functions of teaming for the change and implementation process. This series is produced by the Capacity Building Center for States and funded by the Children's Bureau. In this module, we're going to break down the third function of teaming. Remember, at this point, a team has already identified the team purpose, team members, and the teaming structure. In this video, we will talk about developing a team charter before moving on to developing the communication plan and external communication strategy, working together to guide the implementation process, and wrapping up with debrief, evaluate, and identify next steps. Let's get started. A team charter is a formal document that provides the foundation for a team's work. In addition to a broad team charter, each team and sub-team within the teaming structure should have a charter to create a shared understanding of the team's role across the organization. Charters help a team stay focused on the scope, goals, and parameters of the initiative, including the timeframes needed to complete this work. Team charters help clarify how the teams will operate, share roles and responsibilities, and lines of authority. Revisiting the team charter regularly can help teams stay aligned and avoid the risk of duplicating work or leaving gaps in communication or reporting structures. Lastly, the charter can help facilitate stakeholder buy-in by including key members in the decision-making process and obtaining their agreement throughout the process. A quick note on engagement. Maintaining high engagement can help everyone stay aligned throughout a change initiative. To facilitate team engagement, the team charter should include proactive strategies to maintain attendance and productivity and allow teams to participate even with other obligations. These strategies might include offering virtual participation where possible, clear direction that team members are responsible for reviewing the minutes and materials from meetings they couldn't attend and offering feedback, asking for feedback regularly from team members, setting clear deadlines, and scheduling meetings as far in advance as possible. The charter establishes a common understanding of the expectations up front and serves as a tool to maintain alignment throughout a change initiative. Teams can build a robust charter by including these key components: the mission of the initiative, goals and objectives the team developed for the work, the scope, boundaries, and time frame for completing the work, expected deliverables, a brief description of communication strategies and frequency, both within a team and between teams, and the role of agency leadership relative to the team and to the agency as a whole, as well as other team member roles and responsibilities. It should outline decision-making authority and include a brief policy on how decisions are made and a determination of how conflict will be managed. To ensure the charter provides a solid foundation for teamwork, consider the following questions as a group. How will the team make decisions? What norms or values has the team decided to follow throughout the project? How will the team's composition be assessed in the future to ensure that it contains the necessary skills or partners? How often will this occur? How will team expectations be documented? And do all team members understand the need and outcomes sought? Remember, team charters are not static documents. Review and revise the team charters periodically to reflect the realities and evolution of the change process and the team. Let's revisit our example. When we last checked in, Diamond County was working to gather a diverse team to support implementation. The structure included 3 core teams made up of internal and external members with a variety of expertise, skill levels, and decision-making ability: the executive leadership team, the project management team, and the stakeholder advisory team. As the teams continued to ready themselves and develop a team charter, they discovered the need for additional skill sets and perspectives. To meet the need, they added 4 sub-teams with specific responsibilities to the team structure. The design team, for instance, was created to help adapt the chosen intervention to the agency, including developing the intervention manual, fidelity measures, and recommendations for policy changes. The recruitment, selection, and training team was developed to ensure that practitioners and supervisors were selected from existing agency staff who demonstrated their required personal qualities, knowledge, and skills to facilitate the comprehensive assessment process. The supervision and coaching team was established to help identify the roles and responsibilities of the supervisors and the coaching delivery system required for workers to acquire the skills and capacities necessary to successfully deliver the intervention. Finally, the implementation team is created to guide the process and ensure that the intervention is defined, funded, operationalized, and implemented. It sounds like the agency is ensuring the teaming structure reflects the mission, goals, and anticipated contributions outlined in the team charter. What do you think might be their next step? The next step in teaming is to develop a team communication plan and external communication strategy. Let's check in on what you've learned about developing a team charter. Why do teams develop a team charter? To set a foundation for teamwork by clarifying how teams and subteams will operate, parse out responsibilities, and share in decision-making. How do teams develop a team charter? By incorporating key components to align teams, including the mission, goals, roles and responsibilities, and decision-making policies. What can help teams develop a team charter? Taking time to answer questions as a group to define the team values and ensure all staff understand the goals of the change initiative. Now take this a step further by reviewing the reflection questions for Develop the Team Charter in your teaming workbook. Up next is develop a team communication plan and external communication strategy, the fourth function in teaming for change and implementation.